Hey, how's it going? Dranus here. Welcome back to Season of Discovery. So, get yourself a chair, get yourself a campfire going, because today we will talk about cooking. In this video we will go over some of the cooking recipes and also the gold making potential for cooking, because I think cooking is a little bit overlooked, like fishing is. Most of the cooking recipes will be learned from the cooking trainer, but some recipes can be bought across the world, so yeah, definitely pick all of those up if you have the chance. Now with cooking you start off with little buffs like this one, 2 stamina and spirit for 15 minutes. You have a couple of variations here, so you also have the crispy bad wing, but also the spiced wolf meat for example. So yeah, most of the time I would recommend looking for your own quests. And if you kill a beast from your quests, you will get meat. So normally I would sell all of these to the vendor, but this time I will save all of them, especially if you're leveling up. We also have the same buff, but with 4 stamina and spirit. And yeah, this one can go up all the way. We also have the 6 one here. So a couple of food that will give you 6 stamina and spirit. We also have 8 stamina and spirit. This is, these buffs will be alright to use, so it's not the highest, but they are decent. And we also have the 10 and 12. The 10 is only available in the glossy mite fish, so yeah, this is where fishing comes in handy. But this one gives you 10 stamina, and the last possible food we can make is this one. This is the 12 stamina and spirit buff. Aside from the food buffs, we also have some special recipes that can be found with fishing. So we got the smoked sagefish here. There's a little buff for mana. We also talked already about the bigger one, so the Sagefish Delight, this one. But yeah, if you're lower level, the smoked sagefish here can be alright. But once you can get the higher one, I would recommend going for this one instead of this one. We also have the Savory Deviate Delight, of course. This is especially good if you have fishing again, because you can fish up the deviate fish in the barrens. And then you can make the Savory Deviate Delight. The recipe will be pretty cheap. And yeah, this one turns you into a pirate. I am not sure why people want this, but I believe it is just a nice aesthetic. So yeah, people like the looks of this. It can sell for a little bit on the auction house. So this is also nice, and it is really easy to fish up and to cook. See for yourself, as I said, what you can make, because there are a lot of different options here, a lot of different availabilities. So check for yourself what meats you have and what things you can make. Don't forget, for some things you need spices. You can buy this by the cooking supplier. They are very cheap, but not you cannot buy them everywhere in the world. So definitely take them with you if you know you will be cooking later. Now if we go a little bit more to the top, we have the goldthorn tea here for example, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend making this one, because the ingredients are a little bit high. But we do have the Sagefish Delight here, as I talked about earlier. Now this one can sell for quite a bit on the auction house, and it is a big money maker. It doesn't really matter if you sell the raw materials or sell the end product, but since we have cooking, I can always recommend making this one yourself and keeping some of them in your inventory. Especially your party members will be very happy with this. At the top you have a couple of recipes that can be worth a lot. So the Dragonbreath Chili here is a pretty good cooking recipe. You can make this with mystery meat, but you also need a small flame sack. So the small flame sack here can go for a pretty high price in the auction house. This is also why the Dragonbreath Chili here can get you some gold. But yeah, it is a really good recipe, people really want this, and it will sell for quite a bit on the auction house. I would recommend farming the small flame sacks yourself, but the mystery meat will be very cheap on the auction house, so you can buy this. The best place to farm the small flame sack is in Swamp of Sorrows. You have a lot of whelps there, and they will drop a lot of these small flame sack. Further to the top we got, as we spoke about before, the plus 12 stamina and spirit buffs. These ones are alright, people will get them for raiding. So most of the time they will sell for quite a bit on the auction house. There are some locations in the world that will give you new recipes. So for example, around the huts here in Dranus, Steamweedle Port, they will sell a couple of the recipes, but also some other locations. So definitely look them up. But it is pretty easy with cooking to get all them together. And as I said before, pairing fishing with cooking can be pretty rewarding, because a lot of the recipes with cooking requires you to fish up certain fish, like the Sagefish Delight, like the cooked glossy mite fish, but also the Savory Deviate Delight. So yeah, fishing and cooking go hand in hand together, but make sure to check it out if it is something for you. I have to admit, I have never picked up cooking before, but yeah, so far it is better than expected, and I'm really enjoying it. So check it out for yourself. As I said before, make sure to find a nice, quiet place to do your cooking, so you bother no one. But yeah, for now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and I see you in the next one. Bye.